We're at the Metropolitan Museum of Art and I'm going to the European paintings. I've broken off from everybody because I know what I'm doing and I like museums, so let's go see some cool art. I haven't found Renoir yet, but I'm looking for Renoir. I just saw a whole host of Renaissance painters and it was like the best thing in my world. And now I'm headed to the American wing and then I'm gonna go on to the Asia wing and then I gotta go down to Brooklyn to get the next show. So busy day, but I'm so happy to be at the Met. Oh my gosh, that's George Washington leading the revolution, I think. Finished the experience at the Brooklyn Museum and now we are what are you doing? I'm doing my vlog and now we are headed back onto the subway to get over back onto Manhattan to the Public Theater for Luna Del Rey. So what happened today? Today we went to the Metropolitan Museum and I got to see so many Renaissance painters, and then I met up with Sabrina and Megan and we went to have lunch in this like cafe in the museum, and then I also had dessert because it was like a pumpkin cream cheese tart or something, and there was marshmallow on the top of the tart, like toasted homemade marshmallow on the top. It was probably one of the best desserts I've had in my life. We met up with Tori and the four of us like booked it over to the Brooklyn Museum. I had a little snafu with the subway because I was gonna go in the subway but it was super packed, so I got in but everybody else didn't, and I was like, okay, bye, I'll see you guys on the next train. But then a woman like stuck her hand out and I was able to like open the doors enough and they like pulled me out of the train, and so we took the next train. But we got to the Brooklyn Museum and we did a show called Top Secret International. And so basically you had these headphones on and you going on a mission or something, and they used your GPS with like tracking things that were around the room. I did not get the full experience, so I did not appreciate any of it. But it was good to go to the Brooklyn Museum, see what it looked like. I'll go again maybe to actually see the art. And we sort of booked it over to the Public Theater for our show called Lulu Del Rey. It was basically a live projection screen of puppetry, projections, and themselves, the actors, to tell this story. But it was like live cinema, if you will, because they had like a title sequence, they had music, so that was really neat. It was fun to watch them create the images. Then we went to a Ukrainian dinner place afterwards that was open like 24/7, so we got like really late dinners, and we had pierogies, and I had meat and potato ones, and I should have had 2 meat, 2 potato, 2 cheese, and 2 arugula and goat cheese, but I was convinced that I had ordered raw, and then when the bill came, it said it right there, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So I missed out. And then Sabrina and I just decided to come back here, and everybody else is walking in the freezing cold. It might be snowing. I understand why you would want to walk in the snow, but at the same time, I don't want to walk in the snow, so. Alright, good night. Day 4 of New York tomorrow.